In this video, I'll be sharing with you a requested tutorial on how to cut this halter neck backless crop top. So here's my pattern and I've marked out the measurement I need, which includes my shoulder to bust, shoulder to under bust. Now this is a crop top. You can add like 4 inches after your under bust, because if you notice the crop top did not get to the navel waistline of the dress. Now go ahead to mark your shoulder divided by 2 and come down by 1 inch. Now I'm going to mark a basic neckline of 3 inches. From that point, I'm going to go ahead to connect from my shoulder to that 1 inch I came down at the shoulder point. Now I'll find my chest line, which is my bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches. So sorry, the upper part of this shoulder is not showing very well. I didn't realize that when I was cutting. So go ahead to mark back your shoulder divided by 2 at the chest line. Now go ahead to place your ruler and connect all the way up. After connecting, I'm going to go ahead to divide what I have there into 2, come out by ½ inch, and then I'm going to mark my bust circumference divided by 4. Now, I'm going to connect from that midpoint to the upper part and then connect all the way to the chest line of my pattern. After I'm done connecting at that point, the next step I'll take is to start marking my measurement. And I'll start by marking my neckline. So I'm marking a neckline of 3 by 3 inches for this pattern. Now if you don't want yours to be this low, you can use 3 by 2.5 inches. After that, I'll start inserting my measurements. Mark my bust circumference divided by 4 and then add my sewing allowance. Now for the sewing allowance, you're not going to use much because you're making this as a ready to wear dress. So 1 inch is okay. Now at the under bust, you're going to mark your under bust circumference divided by 4 and mark, then add your sewing allowance. Now going down to that extra 4 inches you added. So for this part, you can mark your under bust measurement divided by 4 and add your sewing allowance. But if you're the type that have a big stomach, it's best to use your waist measurement at that point and add 1 inch for your sewing allowance. Now go ahead to place and connect this all the way down. So I'm going to connect from the total length of this dress to the under bust, and this is what I have. Now from the neckline of my dress, I'm going to come down by 1 inch and I'll mark. So now I'll come down by that 1 inch, and from there I'll extend this going down all the way to the bust area. Now if you look closely on the blouse or the top, you notice that it was not connected to the armhole or the chest line. They came down a bit, so I'm just coming down by ½ inch from this part, right? So go ahead to take the measurement you have here. This is what you need to cut out the collar that you'll be adding to it, that is on the halter neckline of this dress. So you need this measurement all the way to that of the neckline. So now you can use 1 inch, 1.5, anything that is okay for you. I'm just making an illustration to show you how it will look like when you attach the neckline, right? Now for the neckline here, you're going to mark an extension. That is whatever you're adding for the collar, you extend it all the way to the back. The neckline of the dress, you notice that is a backless dress. For the back neckline, you can extend it by 3.5 inch or 4 inches at the back. So this is if you don't want to like cut it in form of a long strap that you can easily tie at the back of the dress, or you can just go ahead to use that extension of 3.5 by 4 inches. And make sure that you're using a stretchy fabric, or you're going to add a loop at the back for easy passing of the neckline at the back of the dress. So I'll just go ahead and cut this out. So I'll just go ahead and cut out this pattern, and if you have any question, you can go ahead to ask. Now after cutting out this pattern, you can also use this to cut out the front. So I'll just cut out the neckline of this. Neckline of this dress is not like you're going to use it to attach it back. It's just serving as a guide. You measure the front neckline and add an extension to it. The front neckline I measured is about 5 inches. Then you add an extension of 4 inches or 3.5 inches to it. Now to cut the back pattern, all you have to do is fold this pattern starting from where you have the armhole curve, right? And you just go ahead to place it this way and cut it out. That is after you're done placing it to cut out your front pattern. So this is what you're going to have or for the back pattern. So this is the back pattern. If I place this back, this is what the front looks like. So go ahead to measure the neckline you have and then add an extension to get the collar part of the neckline of this dress. So after this, I'm done drafting, and if you have any question, please go ahead to ask.